Boy, you know I had to tip set my wrist. I really earned it like it. I ain't heard about it. I ain't have more. I just tip a thorough. This is to the made it rich. I really made it out. If they didn't hate about it, that's enough to make a sick. I was laying out with the vultures. He wanna get closer. He wanna touch with some closure. I ain't got time, baby. Tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion. I've been the one that was chosen. Felt like you frozen. This is the shot, baby. This is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my shit. That.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Lakers facing the Houston Rockets.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Rockets on offense. Pass to McGrady. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the paint. Outside Johnson. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. Here's McGrady. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for Houston, Tracy.
And he can't hit the second. And it's the Lakers ball. Here's West. The rebound by Malone.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Three-pointer. Harden. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Here's West. The kick out to Johnson. It's hauled in by Houston.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game.
Rockets foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. Clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Here's McGrady. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Lakers call time here. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 7. Left side, Johnson. And it's blocked. On the wing, Harden. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And Harden with the slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Bryant, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Left side, Harden. Pass to Drexler. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's O'Neal. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Harden with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Deflected. .127 left in the opening quarter. Misses the layup. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to West. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Malone. Here's Olajuwon. Over to the wing. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And here comes the break. Here's Baylor. No points so far. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside Paul. Here's Olajuwon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Baylor. Back to Bryant. Outside O'Neal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the board.
Ball from deep three-point land. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Rockets on top. They're up by 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Lakers 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Worthy. It's Hayes with the rebound. Houston leading by 8. Outside Paul. Knocked loose. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. James inside. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Tomjanovich. Fires in the triple. And Houston leads by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Paul. He's scoreless. Here's Malone. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
James. The layup misses. Houston leading by 9. Paul, the open look. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's James. Pass to West. Here's Baylor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Worthy. And the 3 off target. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Murphy. Outside Paul. Pass to Tomjanovich. The Rockets with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good. James.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Tomjanovich. Check by James. Tomjanovich misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Mikan. Here's West. Here's Baylor. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
The Rockets lead by 7. Murphy attacks.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Francis. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
19-footer. Francis grabs the board. And there's 1:45 left to play in the half.
Los Angeles foul. Kobe Bryant. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Francis. Driving in. Swatted away. And they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers making a switch here.
Number 23.
Lakers trail by 7. Tipped away. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Now James on the wing. Bryant driving to the basket, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Francis. Still no points. That shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort. James, right side. Double team on James. Pass to Bryant. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Francis. Here's Yao. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's James on the wing. Unable to get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 4. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Malone.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No points yet. Pass to West. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Los Angeles, Jerry West. For 2.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Drexler. He shoots it. Here's Olajuwon. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Lakers trail by 3. Bryant, left side. Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's McGrady. From downtown. O'Neal pulls it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Abdul-Jabbar. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the second. And here are the Rockets. The lead is 2. McGrady shot is off. Bryant outside for the tie. Here's O'Neal. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. O'Neal's got 6 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. So he gets them both. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Number 23, LeBron James.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. A shot from the mid-range. The rebound by Malone. And it's Houston's ball. 2-point game. Here's McGrady. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
James inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
On the wing, Bryant. He's got 6. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Houston leading by 4. Outside Harden. The 3 is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Bryant right side. Count the basket. Bryant's got 8. Here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Down low. Here's Drexler. And that one is hammered home.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Now, here is James. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. First one falls for him. And Los Angeles making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Houston in the lead. Pass to Olajuwon. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Johnson. And here's Bryant. Got a hand on it. Harden surveying the D. Out to the right wing. Here's Olajuwon. 11 points in the game. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Launches it. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. He takes it in. Drexler. And that one's long. Lakers trail by 4. .44 seconds left in the third. And the basket by West.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Harden from outside. Houston with another miss. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Bryant. There's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Pull.
Pass to O'Neal.
Oh.
Here's the break. Here's Malone. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Rockets ahead. Up. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And here's Paul. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Olajuwon. The kick out to Paul. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's West. James inside. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And Houston, another 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Los Angeles' coach as he addressed his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Bryant. Tipped. With the drive. And he jams it home with authority.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. Will it go? No luck on that one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Baylor. Back to O'Neal. The rebound by Malone. The Rockets lead by 16. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
So both teams changing it up here. So it's Los Angeles now. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Stripped away. Hook shot on the way. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Harden. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-1 run. Right wing. Here's Olajuwon. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Lakers trail by 17. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Drexler. Pass to Olajuwon.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's a minute 59 left in the game. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Harden. .143 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. .121 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Malone. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Johnson. Olajuwon can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers ball. To the inside. And the basket by West.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Out left to the wing. Here's McGrady. Out to the right wing. Here's Olajuwon. And that one's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Good work there as it goes.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Bryant, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. Misses in close. Johnson for three. And the miss. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful...
must not know what you just started. Me and my go gnarly. Give about this party. We gon' step on the car. Get my coin and swipe that. Now the spirit to charge. Making music. I be really much. I got hands for it. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance. No, I keep saying free little folk. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down soon as I land on them folks. I do what I want, I'm pressure. Don't follow the rules, I'm rebel. No, I stand out, I'm special. I'm stand up like hell. Oh God, you a bum, you mess. Don't stall me, I'm petty. Lying in it, I'm ready. I don't pick and choose, it's up with whoever. All my diamonds served, and all these members served too. Smiling in my IO 32. CA doors open up for me. Hear the engine roar. Switch sport. I got somewhere to be, little baby. I'm important. It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah, Rick. I one. You mean? Nah, I can't make you mines, but I can make you. In them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something runs in this club. I'm popping this so hard cause I ain't used to. Deep ain't got no type, they want a stupid.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. You'll see the 90s team taking on the 2000s team. Now, here's James. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here is Stockton. Jordan outside. Shot clock at 5. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Iverson with the ball. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Pass to Shaq. We're about 1 minute into the first. Off target at the rim. Olajuwon on the wing. On the wing, Stockton. Jordan left side. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Jordan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. James in the post. Good work defensively by Pippen. Olajuwon in the high post. Jordan in the corner. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
The kick out to LeBron. In the corner, it's Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. He lays it in.
With ice in his veins, Bryant unfazed by that shot clock.
Stockton outside. Pippen outside. Inside. Olajuwon. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good from Duncan.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Malone. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Shaq. Olajuwon with the block. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Olajuwon. Kicks it out to Jordan.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Shoots over Kobe. Tim Duncan with the rebound. O'Neal outside. And there's the drive. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Olajuwon with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Duncan with the block. They retain possession. Malone left side. From deep, Jordan. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Outside, Jordan. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Olajuwon's got his second bucket. Bryant, high post. .35 seconds left to play in the first.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Kobe. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Drexler outside. Drexler drawing the double team. Heaton inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. For three, Pierce. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
And the basket by Pierce.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Hill. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now Nash. And stolen by Payton. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Drexler. Over Wade. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwayne Wade. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Drexler. Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Drexler. Here's Iverson. Still yet to score. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. A floater. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Robinson left side. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Iverson outside. Outside, Pierce. Sinks the triple. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Outside for Pippen. Just his first attempt. And Pierce pulls it down. Pass to Bryant. From deep, Iverson. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Now, here is Elijah Wan. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint. Here's Pippen. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Wade surveying the D. Drills the three-pointer. Wade's got the lead up to 2 now for the 2000s team. 6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And the 90s team making a change here. And here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet. Ewing inside. Kicks it out to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stockton. Here's Ewing. Can't connect from short range. And here's the 2000s team. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And it'll be the 90s team with their first timeout of the game right here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Iverson right side. Here's James. It's rebounded by Ewing. So it's the 90s team now, trailing by 2. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the 90s team. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
James looking around. Iverson with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
2000's team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Free throw good, Stockton.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And the 90s team making a change here. And they double up Iverson. Pass to LeBron. Back to Iverson. The kick out to Bryant. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. 1:11 left in the first half. And it's Pippen in the corner. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Oh, the floater from Kobe.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Jordan.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
The kick out to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Outside, Bryant. And a wide open look for James. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter. It's Jordan on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. With 2 seconds left. And finish off by Bryant.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The 2000s team on top. They're up by 3.
The 90s team.
And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Back to Stockton. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Bryant's shot is off. Here's Jordan. To the inside. And stolen by Iverson. James with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Iverson left side. And here's Kobe for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Pippen. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist. Pippen's got the first bucket of the third here for the 90s team. LeBron outside. On the wing, Bryant. He's got 8. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Bryant. Both free throws good for Bryant. And the 90s team calls time here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Olajuwon. Pass to Malone. And it's Pippen in the corner. Clock at 6. Outside for Stockton. Over Iverson. The offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the 90s team.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Offensive rebound. Iverson outside. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Iverson with the ball. Outside, Kobe. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Bryant got 7 points for the quarter.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
A pull-up. Pass to Duncan. He's looking for Iverson and finds him. Back to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Nash outside. Rebounded by Malone. Outside Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Jordan. Duncan with the block. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 9.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
Stolen by Stockton. Here we go, one-on-one. Drexler, that's good. Now just a 3-point 2000s team lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Bryant. Inside, Bryant sinks it.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the 90s team. Here's Drexler. That's short off the rim. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it and everyone contributing. It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Malone in the post. Drexler outside. Just 5 on the clock. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The 2000s team with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Now here's Nash. Scoreless thus far. Nowitzki, no good. Stockton looking around. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So both teams changing it up here. And here is Payton. To the middle. It's stolen by Duncan.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Olajuwon. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Iverson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the 2000s team. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Real good. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Iverson outside. Nowitzki right side. Over Robinson. Nowitzki, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's out of bounds to the 90s team. On defense, the 2000s team. 6-point lead. Payton with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. The 3. Payton can't get it to go. Iverson outside. On the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Iverson's got the lead up to 8 now for the 2000s team. Right side, Jordan. Payton outside. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
8 points here for Scottie Pippen. The 2000s team with the ball. The 3 from Iverson. The rebound by Ewing. The 90s team on offense. 6-point game. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a musical rhythm to his game.
Here's Iverson. Outside Pierce. And here's Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Pippen outside. Back to Ewing. Payton outside. And it's all evened up.
Gary Payton.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Stockton outside to take the lead. Outside for Pippen. Pass to Olajuwon. Stockton outside. Here's Malone. Covered by Duncan. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Iverson right side. Wade outside. And he lays it straight in. And the 2000s team leads by 3.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Stolen by Duncan. Kicks it out to James. Stolen by Pippen. 3-pointer, Stockton. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 5-point 2000s team lead. And the 90s team calls time here. And so Stockton will bring it up for the 90s team. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it. .158 left in the fourth quarter. Iverson left side. Here's Shaq. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Malone.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Now Jordan. .136 left in the game. Olajuwon. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Pass to Shaq. Good D by Olajuwon.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And stolen by Malone. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Olajuwon.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Duncan. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And Jordan slams it home.
And I think hitting that championship-winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
14 foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Here's Jordan. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that.
Come back, and every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, but we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't in, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
When I came too far to let you in me. Back coming, that's a fact, that's a fin that crack back. She knew I with me cause so much. Get snapped back lately, probably talking, I'm getting litty. Used to dream of being big black baby. Martin Luther King should see how I live me. Big necklace, wrist froze, big step, wrist, big. And I'm free, and I'm getting richer than a I ain't look like low shit, man, he say clean. And he give me back on my feet.
You feel better when it's earned, that's a fact. Play me, lesson learned, that's a fact. Everybody gon' get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with their back against the wall is the plaques.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, long. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose their soul. Oh no, 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 freedom is the road. Oh no, 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 coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Kuzi can't hit. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. Pass to Kemp. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Kemp. Pocket 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Here's Bird. Three-pointer. No good that time.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Pass to Collins. Three-pointer, Bird. Busted. No good that time either. Thunder off to a quick start here. Inside. Stolen by Havlicek. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. Here's Collins. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
How about that skill set that Collins possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Back to Durant. Ball stolen. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Larry Bird at the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Collins. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A true three-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Allen. Fires from deep. Havlicek with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Collins. Here's Kuzi. Havlicek outside. No good on the three. The Thunder leading by 7. Nobody near Allen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pierce. And it's sent back by Kemp. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Payton outside.
Boston foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
First personal foul. First team's out. Substitution on the floor.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. All sorts of time. That's short off the rim.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Kuzi. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Now here's Westbrook. Still yet to score. Outside, KD. Rebound, Boston. McHale inside. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Haywood with the block. Here is Sigma. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Celtics trailed by 7. White looking around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Boston ball.
.29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Garnett up top. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Ray Allen is on the wing. Gets it off. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the end. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Pass to McHale. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Inside Tatum.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Allen outside. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, McHale. Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Thunder lead by 4. Who is outside? And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics making a switch here.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 5.
Here's White. Nothing on the board. It's Pierce on the wing. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Sickman. So it's the Thunder now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Got that one up quick. Allen's got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics trail by 7. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
Here's Allen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
As the pure athleticism, Allen gets it done inside.
Here's Rondo. Off on the layup. The Thunder lead by 5. For 3. Unable to get that one. Allen outside. Pass to Pierce. Back to Allen. Launches a 3. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Sickman. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Poked away. Stolen by Parrish. Allen with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Boston. KG, that's good. Garnett's got his first basket.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
Celtics on D. They trail by 3. KD can't get it to go. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Parrish. Pass to McHale. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bird for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Thunder lead by 3. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Here's Tatum. Garnett outside. There's the screen. And he drives in. Haywood with the block. Baden outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside Westbrook. There's the 3. Kept alive. Outside Durant. The second chance effort. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
KG, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Steps back. Down low. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And here's Westbrook from the arc. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Kevin Garnett with the steal. To the inside. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
And Allen drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Out to KD. Back to Westbrook. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Kuzi. On the wing, Havlicek. Pass to Bird. Just 4 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak. The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Bird inside the three-point line. That one wide left.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Back to Kemp. That's tipped. Bird high post. Still scoreless. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Boston.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to KD. Trains it from 17 feet out. Durant's got 8 points.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Boston. It's a 5-point game. And he banks in the layup.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Kemp. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Bird from the arc. Rebounded by Kemp. The Thunder leading by 3. Allen for the 3. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Bird. For the tie. Thunder with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here is Payton. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 3. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Garnett. Payton gets the rebound. And Ray Allen gets the whistle. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Well, you have to appreciate the fact that Russell Westbrook is going to play through contact and try to draw the foul.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Stolen by Westbrook. And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
A nice shot by Bird.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Westbrook drives in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Celtics trail by 5. McHale on the wing. No scoring in this one. Here's Kuzi. Shot clock at 5. Bird with the bucket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Number 43, Jack Sigma.
A wide open look for Bird. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Bird. Gets the bucket and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. 1:27 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Johnson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Thunder shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And with Dennis Johnson, you know you're going to get tenacity and intensity, especially on the defensive end. He mucks things up out there.
Here's Havlicek. Good on the bucket. Havlicek's got his first 2 points. 1:09 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Lewis, right side. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Bird. And that one drops. And that's 12 points for Larry Bird.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Both teams will make substitutions. 32 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Johnson. Excellent D there from Parrish. Celtics trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd. Left side, Tatum. It's hauled in by Sigma. Now here's Lewis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Thunder lead by 3. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Thunder leading by 3. Payton left side. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Pierce. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Oh, that's blocked. To the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Number 24.
Celtics trailed by 5. And here is Parrish. Haywood with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. McHale looking for an opening. Here's Kuzi. Top of the key, Pierce. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Boston making a switch here. Now timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Sigma. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trailed by 6. In the corner, Tatum with it. Outside, Pierce. Kicks it out to Garnett. 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Just 2 to shoot. Bird. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kemp with the bucket.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
Left side, Westbrook. Out to Payton. Stolen by Bird. Buries it down low. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Bird right side. Tipped away. And stolen by Payton. Here's Kemp. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trailed by 8. Now Pierce. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
Celtics making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Kemp. Allen with the ball.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Over KD. Boston again missing. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston. The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trail by 6.
Celtics substitution.
1:58 left in the fourth. He can't hit that time. Payton with some nice D. And here are the Thunder now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kemp. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Allen for 3. A rebound by Kemp.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Garnett. Great D that time from Kemp. Westbrook with it. Now Garnett defending. Kicks it out to Allen. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. Count it. Good. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Bird from the arc. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive foul. Kevin Garnett. Third personal foul.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play.
I told her if she love me, she'll get my name tatted on her. Leonardo, DiCaprio, what my life was.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Rex. Richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab sie einen auf und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Rex. Richtig fettes Pack, ja, die Scheiße, don't forget. Verbrenne als Unität, yeah. Mache zu viel Cash, Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Meine Chrome Hearts, Rolling Glance. Eric Owens, meine Boots. Rick Owens, meine West. Ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Mosi-Tags. Bin in Paris, in der Suite, ich chill im Wrist, nicht so viel Tag. Kann nicht schlafen, chase weg, ich hol sie schnell, ja, ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne sie ein ab und
I see why you are stressed, because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop racks, I'll clean my mess. Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags, I do conquest. Find bag, then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread, the trick. I see your ex down bad. I think he need assist. So I went that mama. I no drama. I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP. Think I'm in the B-O-B-M-O-B-G-A-N-G. Love me while when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the. I love black girls that listen to rock. You think you're trying to put me this in ain't box? For containing, you stupid little. Ain't no point in saving when let the skull. I'm so good at singing the way I carry notes. They frame what I'm saying. Treat that like pain. Is this not a handout? We not relaying. Competition, all we do is dust it. I'm the type to hold the face up. I'ma hold the hair up if she. Leave up looking like I'm really him with the his assumption. I was getting 5-star for my luncheon. Keep on giving me lip. I don't really walk anywhere. I'm a floating. I'm a real nightmare. Put your vote in. Gon' flinch and start punching. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's soaking.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama. Really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walk in, we the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the coast, I would've done. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm rapping. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah, work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time and something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
Get the f out my way. 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 Move. Get out the way. If you plan on heavy stepping, girl, you better start shade. Peter Piper. Call me Mrs. Parlay. And I'm carrying these. Why you say I do that when I didn't do that? Pull up looking like a lick, then I spite off in the Benz. Victoria's Secret, she a 2 feet kicking. We on just do it. Get the f out my way. 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 Get the whip like Bentley truck. Keep starting. Make a diving duck. Make a diving duck. Make a hokey pole. Line these up and make them do the dosey-do. Gone. I got the two-tone. I feel like Thanos in this. I'm too. I be like, then I'm gone. I be like, then I'm gone. Then the drone. Leave me alone. I be on these minds in they head just like a comb. I'm too grown. I'm too on. I'm too rich and I'm too. What the f is you on? Get the f out my home. Yeah. Get out my way. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way. Move, Graham, I go ham, swap me up a man talking on Instagram. See me, it starts to stuttering up. Then my fashion Timberlands. Then my easy breezy city, rainy yellow polka top. Wanna pay me, you can't pay me. Give me the heebie-jeebies, give me the. You know what to do when you see me. Seriously. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way.
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. This the flow on Hooter, I bet you know that. Listen, once you step in here, no, you can't go back. Try me, no one told you now, see, that's a no-go. Oh, she fine like when I'm dancing on a logo. But no, it ain't not for free. My minimum fee go crazy. I'm dropping them gems, no maybe. Look, that's the reason they pay me. I came up with the homies, was running plays a lot. So what's a double entendre when they say play the block? My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a scope. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we gon' up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we gon' up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up.
So, microphone checker. My bad. For being so antisocial for a little bit there, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here. Shouts out to Twin B, Adachi. Appreciate y'all coming through. Miss Flores. In person, welcome. Super late, but you know, better late than never. What's up, Twin? How you doing, young lady? Appreciate you tuning in, checking out your boy. No KO tonight. We on the basketball. You know what I'm saying? We like sports. You like sports? I see you like to dance. Pretty good. I like to dance. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing, I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo, but I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we drive the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the Vato. See ya in Berea, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blues are hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a cool D-tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we got it locked up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look, green bean for the dot.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. Bless. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smiling as big as he ain't even got me. I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this bag myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out. Bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lot, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You tryna take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Won't put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gon' be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money
money on my mind, I'm talking stupid chicks. I'm already blessed when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my sauce, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like 2 hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You, well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They don't wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Hey, Roy, they check on my brother. Nigga, I stutter. Shorty just love you on scene, yeah, she want another. I ain't no sucker. Got these girls be like me. Make mad, they wanna fight me. I'm a heavy hitter, don't you be lightly. On my gossip, Bruce on my teeth. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. I'm the young black king on the come up, they come up. And when I drop my the truck's gon' go up, go up. If the label let me drop, I swear the industry some ops. And when I get that label money, I'm getting it for you, not as a cop. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. Okay, mama, I'ma do the dishes. I'm praying on my knees. I have some wishes. That know the name. That got the fame. And even with no else, I'm cruising in my lane. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's it that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this. We lit. Young body nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice.
I'm going down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on. Boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go up. Listen to it clap. That's it to me now. I'm going down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on. Boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, go up. Listen to it clap. You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs. Clubs blowing up like getting pub, daps and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shrugs, and it's all because accumulated enough scratch just to navigate it. Wood decorated on chrome and it's candy painted, fans painted while I'm entertaining. Wild ain't it? How me and money handle. Feel me when I bring it, singing loud. I'm from the loot and I'm proud, run a mile for the cause. I'm righteous above the law, play my styles raw. I'm born to Mac like Ty Shaw, forget the fame and the glamour. Give me these with a rubber hammer. My grandma feeds ebonics. Scratch my yonic, it's ironic. Slamming haters like Onyx. From the ticks to the day I.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Jordan. Here's Rodman. It doesn't go for him. Here's West. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes both free throws. And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. Over to the left wing. Jordan with it. O'Neal covers. Back to Rose. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Three-pointer. Bryant, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Gilmore. From 8 feet. Nails the baby hook.
And so much attention drawn by Rose, he knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Rose. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. And he's good on the second. And here's Bryant. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Jordan. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Left side Johnson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Rose outside. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by West.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Rose. Here's Rodman. Oh, what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here's Bryant. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Wing shot on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot. And it's all knotted up.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Pass to Jordan. To end the cold spell. Rebounded by Johnson.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Here's Bryant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
A great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Los Angeles with it. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
For all our visitors. Substitution on the court.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Bryant.
2 minutes.
Shot from 12. Chicago with a rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And it's blocked. James with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. The shot by James, no good. Here's Gilmore. Over to the wing. Jordan with it. Outside for Butler. Pass to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Stop the drought. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's one of Derrick Rose's specialties, finishing at the rim. Go ahead and flex those muscles, D. Rose.
James deciding where to go with it.
Chicago foul. Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
From deep, Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Excellent D there from O'Neal. It's picked off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. Takes a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now, here is James. Here's Bryant. Deflected. Now Jordan. Outside Butler. James with a steal. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's a... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Chicago leading. Inside.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Butler taking his time here. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noah.
This is a big man with a lot of craftiness to his game. Joakim Noah being aggressive draws the foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw no good. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. He hits the 2nd from the line. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Outside Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Here's Pippen. No points so far. Out left to the wing. Pass to Rodman. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Going inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Launches a three. Drains the triple. Pippen's got 5 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Good on the second one. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Chicago. 3-point lead.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. So it's the Lakers now. It's stolen away. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. To the wing, right side. Pass to Pippen. This one for 3. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Pippen's got 8 points in the quarter.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lakers trail by 8. Here's James on the wing. Rodman with a rebound. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Here's Pippen. Give him 8. Outside Butler. From downtown. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Down low. Pippen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Bryant with the bucket.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Pippen. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Lakers trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Got a piece of it. And it's stolen by Rose. On up the court. 1:49 left to play in the half. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Bryant outside. Pass to Worthy. 6 to shoot. Back to Bryant. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 13.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Rose. Give him 8. Outside Love. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come. Pass to Baylor. Right side Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Love. Here's Worthy. Bryant outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Rose. Into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
Tipped. And they'll keep possession. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. True on the 14-footer. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
14 foul.
9 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Rose. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, yeah.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's James on the wing. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. Rose outside. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Lakers trail by 7. Now, here is James. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 5 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's O'Neal. Off with the layup.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Rose left side. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputation. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Back to O'Neal. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Out to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And the Lakers making a change here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, swiped away. Here's Bryant. Can't connect from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. Good on both. Lakers trail by 15. On the wing, Bryant. 14 points for him. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. B.A.?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. James, a freight train coming!
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Rose with it. Ooh, a two-handed power slam!
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Bryant. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. James, left side. And it's James with the jam.
Ball on the deck, LeBron coming downhill. Good night. What a drive.
Now Jordan. He has 7. And again, Chicago, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
.143 left in the third. Pippen, no good. Lakers trail by 13. Bryant outside. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Pippen. 14 points for him. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. So both teams making some changes here. Here's West. Picked it out of midair. A minute 15 left in the third. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's just trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Pippen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter. Down low. On the wing, Bryant puts up a three. Rebounded by Pippen. Chicago leading by 16. Pass to Love. Here's Pippen. He's got 19. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The three is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's West. Here's Bryant. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Pippen. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Rose. Pass to Rodman. Rose outside. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Lakers trail by 18. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the wing on the left. Rodman. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. So it's Los Angeles now. And James gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Graham. Oh, Graham throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
NBA, that is just not fair. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to bust out the dunk. He loves the big finish.
And the fans love him. When he has space to operate, they just know he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago leading by 14. Pass to Rodman. And here's Butler. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Chicago foul. Dennis Rodman. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitute.
Bulls on D. Bryant outside. From the arc. Nails it from three. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Rose with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Rose can't connect. Lakers trail by 11. Lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles another three.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rodman's shot is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Bryant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Baylor. Now here's Bryant. Lets the three fly. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rose outside. Shot blocked. Here's Worthy. Bryant outside. And there's the screen. From behind the arc. And that one is hammered home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Rose outside. Shot clock at 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. The Lakers making a switch here.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Johnson. And it's stolen by Rose. A minute and a half left in the fourth. It's good. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
From the baseline. That's short off the rim. Now Los Angeles with it. A 12-point game. Back to O'Neal. Out to James. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The drive by Rose.
And it's the size and speed of Rose that makes him so tough to defend. He gets that step. You got no option but to foul.
And that one falls for Rose.
At the line for 2.
And so Rose knocks them both down. Pass to Bryant. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes.
For 3.
Bryant's got 31. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Pippen. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Bryant outside. And there's the drive.
Kobe Bryant.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Alex.
Yeah. All I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Yo. Apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nine. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars up in.
Daddy. Oh my. Wow. Kobe, Bird, I gotta work Bird shit. Just a lot of it. Gotta manage that. Gotta learn. let them sit out. Working on. impressive.
A minute and a half left in the fourth. It's good. Drive by Rose. The drive by Rose. To Bryant.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Fires the three.
31.
And the three. Pass to Bryant.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Fires the three.
31.
And
he wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Gonna bury that one.
around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rodman
going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
First 2 minutes in now.
Well, that
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitute.
Bulls on D. Bryant outside. From the arc.
No.
Nails. Bulls on D. Bryant outside. From the arc.
No.
Nails it from.
You ain't got no faith in me either.
Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now.
Back in his feet. He's like, hell, man, what that up? Really?
Team foul.
Bulls on D. Bryant outside. From the arc.
No.
Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
Solid defense from Butler. Here's Pippen. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Here's Rose. Pass to Rodman. Rose outside. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Lakers trail by 18. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the wing on the left. Rodman. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Los Angeles now. And James gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Bryant. Hey. Bryant with the dunk.
NBA, that is just not fair. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to bust out the dunk. He loves the big finish.
Man, the fans love him. When he has space to operate, they just know he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Okay, that's on this too.
Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago leading by 14. Pass to Rodman. And here's Butler. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Man, what y'all doing?
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitute.
Bulls on D. Bryant outside. From the arc.
No.
Nails it from 3. The 3 is up. Rebounded by.
That's typical of this guy.
Point, or maybe even a question mark.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
A minute 15 left in the third.
Ooh,
The whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating
Pippen out
right
here,
now for a
Pippen.
team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Pippen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter. Down low. On the wing, Bryant puts up a 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Chicago leading by 16. Pass to Love. Here's Pippen. He's got 19. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's West. Here's Bryant. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Outside.
On the interior.
By 14. Pass to Rodman. And here's Butler. From the arc.
No.
Nails it from 3. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You're lighting it up right now.
Has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Light this up.
And that one. No, he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And Lakers trail by 18. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the wing on the left. Rodman. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Los Angeles now. And James gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Bryant. Hey. Bryant with the dunk.
NBA, that is just not fair. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to bust out the dunk. He loves the big finish.
And the fans love him. When he has space to operate, they just know he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Okay, that's on this too.
Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago leading by 14. Pass to Rodman. And here's Butler. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Man, what y'all doing?
Bryant outside. From the arc.
No.
Nails it from 3. Bryant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You're lighting it up right now.
Has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Right there,
Rose can't connect. Lakers trail by 11.
I love Kobe Bryant.
Lets it go from deep. And
Yeah.
another 3.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rodman's shot is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
You catching up quick.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Bryant.
Pass to Will. Oh.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Baylor. Now here's Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rose outside. Shot blocked. Here's Worthy. Bryant outside. And there's the screen. From behind the arc. And that one is hammered home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him.
Now feeding off his energy.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Rose outside. Shot clock at 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Johnson. And it's
Really,
stolen by
Magic?
Rose. A minute and a half left in the fourth. It's good. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Bye-bye.
From the baseline. That's short off the
I'm
rim.
mad about that. That was supposed to be a
Now
jump.
Los Angeles with it. A 12-point game. Back to O'Neal.
Hey, got it. Oh.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The drive by Rose.
And it's the size and speed of Rose that makes him so tough to defend. He gets that step. You got no option but to foul.
And that one falls for Rose.
At the line for 2.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
There's Rose and Pippen was hurt.
Pass to Bryant.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Fires the 3.
31.
And the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Bryant's pass to Bryant.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Fires the 3.
31.
And the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Pass to Bryant.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Fires the 3.
31.
And the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Bryant's
I know
got
Kobe
31.
Kobe was lighting it up from 3.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter.
You know.
And he takes the feed in stride. And
What I'm about to say.
Bryant's
I know
got 31.
Kobe was lighting it up from 3.
Kobe.
Fires the three.
31.
And the three-pointer goes.
That's what I'm about to
Bryant's
I know
got 31.
Kobe was lighting it up from 3.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter.
Yo.
And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
One for the
To
road,
me, they
huh?
just looked a step quicker out.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
One.
The bulk of his offense has come from.
Yeah.
Chicago leading. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Bryant. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. James, left side. And it's James with the jam.
Ball on the deck, LeBron coming downhill. Good night. What a drive.
Now Jordan. He has 7. And again, Chicago, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that
Tipping
shot.
time.
We're going to get Kobe mad.
Get up.
1:43 left in the You change here. Pass to Bryant.
Don't forget about Kobe.
Fires the three. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Wing shot on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot. And it's all knotted up.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Pass to Jordan. To win the cold spell. Rebounded by Johnson.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Here's Bryant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. By the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Now Los Angeles with it. On the wing, Bryant.
2 minutes.
Shot from 12. Chicago. And it's
They
blocked.
get this shit blocked. Jack ain't going.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. The shot by James. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered. James deciding where to go with it. Here's James.
He's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Excellent D there from O'Neal. It's picked off.
3.
Nice feed that time from Rose. Here's Bryant. Deflected. Then it's out ahead in the second.
This game.
Yeah, he
Let's
tried
go.
to get. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noah. For the game. That free throw, no good.
Difficult.
It's a 3-point game. Outside Johnson.
But convert.
So far. Here's Pippen. I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. System is designed for a minute and a half played. Well,
point basket.
It's Rose who
Contact on the interior.
So it's the Lakers now. It's stolen away. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Pippen's got 8 points in the quarter.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Oh, yeah. Who does this?
James on the wing. Rock.
What is that?
Here's Pippen. Give him 8. Outside Butler. From downtown. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Right, and that's respectful.
Drawing charges is
Number
Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game,
Fuck
they remain
you.
winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Down low. Pippen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Yeah.
Bryant with the bucket.
That was good,
Three-point
bro.
shot has been his weapon of choice.
Butler.
Who does this?
Here's James on the wing. That's to Pippen. So it's the Lakers now. It's stolen away.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
No defender within.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second
Pippen out
quarter.
here trying to
Lakers trail
dick
by
around
8.
on y'all. Who does this?
Here's James on the wing.
Ball. What is that?
Here's Pippen. Give him 8. Outside Butler. From downtown. Another 3 for Chicago.
Right, and that's
Well, there's
respectful.
certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. And right there, he has a nice looking jumper.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Down low. Pippen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Yeah.
Bryant with the bucket.
That was good,
Three-point
bro.
shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Pippen. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Got a piece of it. And left to play in the half. And it doesn't fall for him.
I thought Pippen was still out there.
Bryant outside. Pass to Worthy. And he gets it to go. 6 to shoot. Back to Bryant. And he gets.
All right, people.
Here's Rose. Give him 8. Outside Love. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come.
Oh, shit.
Pass to Baylor. Right side Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Love. Here's Worthy. Bryant outside. And that one home.
Yeah, this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on
4 for 6. Good production. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Brick him.
True on the 14.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just
Out
be
my
about
hand and
threes
shit.
and
All in his dreams. I snuck up on him.
9 seconds left in the first half of this game.
2K came a long way.
Here's Rose. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight
shit.
reel?
Oh, okay.
What a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. It's James on the wing. Launches it. Well,
Baby Mike. Okay. Baby Mike.
rebounded by Pippen. Points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's O'Neal. Left side.
Slam.
For Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Back to O'Neal. There. Too much force on the foul.
Yeah, flagrant, baby.
A clear change here.
That was nice.
Here's Bryant. Can't connect from, so he draws the foul.
In
And
the
in the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where
Lakers trail by 15. On the wing, Bryant. 14 points for him. Floats one up. And it's good on the layup.
there's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran PJ Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm off here for right now.
To the paint.
Take a nap. Might be back early in the morning with some ranked sessions, though.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron
Triple
James is in the
8-8.
painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy, too.